All right. Okay, fantastic. So it is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. Hello, my name is Kyra Eubanks, and I'm Miss Broward County 2020.
Hello, my name is Sudan Eubanks, and I'm an aspiring tile holder.
And we're here to provide your uplifting news for the day. Now for our quotes. Our quote of the day is, when we have each other, we have everything. And I love this quote because it's so true that when you have the person you care about who loves you, or you're surrounded by people who do care, that's all you need sometimes. Sometimes all we need is love. What do you think, Sudan?
I totally agree.
Awesome. Well, you know what? I want to go ahead and just start off with our first headline. Our headline for today is, home gardening blooms around the world during lockdowns. Globally, people are turning to gardening as a way of self-care, as well as a way to eat fruits and vegetables that they grew from their own gardens. Many see this gardening as a supplement to the foods that they're purchasing in the stores in order to avoid food insecurity or scarcity. Others find the routine of gardening as a comforting and soothing activity to do at this time. I personally know of several friends who have shown their gardens flourishing at this time. I have one of my friends, April, who's always sending me snaps of her plants, of what she's doing, and how she's tending to her garden. It's so beautiful. So are there any new gardening tips that you would like to share with us, uplifters? Please comment below.
Our second headline is, more than 20,000 Wi-Fi devices are being donated to hospitals so patients can talk with their family in quarantine. Challenging times are made more challenging without the support of friends and family. And for patients isolated at the hospital, visited occasionally by doctors and nurses, the challenge is even greater still. That's why grassroots nonprofit CTC is asking tech manufacturers to donate Wi-Fi enabled devices for hospitals patients to video chat with their loved ones while they undergo medical treatment. Their goal is to collect 20,000 donated devices. If you'd like to donate, go to the website. It'll be in the comments below.
Awesome. And you know what? I think that this is so wonderful that we're able to still stay connected. This is something that I've been sharing time and time and again. It's so important to stay connected, especially at this time. Speaking of staying connected, today is Wow Wednesday, and we have on the line today Dr. Morris Red. Born in the industrial metropolis of Dayton, Ohio, and having grown up in the enterprising shadows of Los Angeles entertainment industry, Dr. Morris Red's entrepreneurial spirit grew from a synergized exposure to invention and inventiveness. Very early in life, he learned that good business was not so much about salesmanship, but rather more about relationships and influence. Dr. Red used that wisdom to propel successful careers in education and service. Dr. Red earned a bachelor's degree in education from the University of the District of Columbia, a special education certificate from the Catholic University of America, and a seminary certificate from the Spirit of Faith Bible Institute, as well as an honorary doctorate from Global Ovid Day Seminary and University. He has worked in sales, the nonprofit arena, education, and served in ministry over the past 20 years. From working with children, families, educators, and executives, Dr. Red has determined that his most rewarding experiences have come from those in which he has made a spiritual impact in the lives of the people he's served. This comfort has led to Dr. Red to serve as a mentor to youth across the country and become a transformational life coach to the world. He's also the Dean of Global Ovid Day Seminary and University. So the first question I have for you is, how do you uplift others at this time, Dr. Red?
Well, thank you for that question. First of all, grand rising to you, Mrs. Broward County 2020, as well as to Princess Sudan and everybody listening in today. How do I uplift? Well, I think a kind word can lead so many different layers of appreciation and warmth with somebody. So I try to make sure that, I speak into people's lives happiness and joy and peace and love, regardless of what they're going through. And in turn, it's like a two-edged sword, because as I'm doing it, I'm feeling better about myself. I'm feeling better about them. I'm feeling better about the world. So, you get two for the price of one.
I love that. Something that I always share is that it's just like lotion, right? When you go ahead and you moisturize someone's hands, you also get moisturized as well. So you're able to give to others as well as receive. So Dan, I think you had a question for Dr. Red.
How do you
I love that example.
How do you stay uplifted during this time?
Right now, I haven't changed much. Basically, I do not subscribe to watching news. I haven't done so for years now. Unfortunately, the news is a form of entertainment, and that's why they sell advertisement, just like any other program sells advertisement. And just like any movie, most people like thrill and defeat and drama. And so I don't need to watch the drama of other people. I lift people up in prayer because I know folks are going through things, but I don't need to see it on a daily basis to understand or to get that point at home. So really just putting my blinders on to what we call the news is my main way to stay uplifted.
Absolutely.
Watch and listen to positive things that encourage me, that inspire me, that motivate me, instead of that stuff that pulls me down.
Yeah. What would you say in response to that, Sedan?
I totally agree. It's important to watch positive things and not get the negative side all the time, but it is good to be informed.
Absolutely, yes. And there's so many different ways in which you can stay informed. Isn't that right, Dr. Red?
Well, absolutely. So I don't put my head in the sand in that effect. So I'm still watching or reading news that pops up on my phone. My phone knows, because of the algorithms, the types of stories that I will open up. So it provides me with more of those stories than what's going on the negative side. But I do know what's going on. And watching shows like yours, Uplifting You, watching other programs where you give us positive stuff, that's the type of stuff that I really lean toward. But I do stay aware.
I think that's so, so important. And Dr. Red, so right now we're about to go into our positive thoughts jar. Why don't you go ahead and get it, Sue? Whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right.
I love the enthusiasm. I feel like some people this morning need that. They needed that enthusiasm. So here we have our positive thoughts jar. And Sudan, will you do the honors? All right. Drum roll. Brrrr.
Let others do right by you.
Okay, so the affirmation was, let others do right by you. Dr. Red, what would you say that means to you?
Let others do right by you.
Let others do right by you.
I talked about it briefly last night. How perspective means so much.
Yes.
When you allow yourself to really understand that everybody has their own perspective, and what you read into something is not necessarily the truth or appropriate, you have the capability of making everything that everybody does be right by you, because you lean not to your own understanding, but you allow yourself to be vulnerable and say, okay, well, this person may have not looked at it this way, and therefore it's okay what they said or what they did or whatever. Not to say that you let people run over you or anything like that, but you just try to understand other perspectives. and that will really allow you to have that perspective of whatever they did or said is okay.
I think that's absolutely true. And when I read that affirmation just now, I thought about that. And I also thought about being able to forgive others. You know, sometimes when someone apologizes to you,
Yes.
sometimes we just have to accept that, right? And sometimes we hold on to things and we have resentment, or, you know, we have a grudge against someone. But when we let others do right by us, we're able to move forward into the future. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Sue? All right, I think that we both said it right, Dr. Red. So thank you so much for being our guest today for Wow Wednesday as part of Uplifting News. And I see that there are so many people around us at this time that need to be uplifted. And so we're going to just be able to spread a little bit of uplifting sparkles their way, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And I also want to thank Sudan right now for coming on, even though she's not feeling 100% today. I know that, you know, when you're here to be uplifting, sometimes we have to take some time for ourselves. So I know that after this, she's going to get some rest and feel back to normal so that we can bring back that energy, that positive energy that we love to bring for Uplifting News every day. But thank you again, Dr. Red, for being our guest. Thank you, Sudan, for coming on, even though you're not feeling 100%. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Pleasure and blessings, Sudan. Rest well.
Please rest well.
And consider yourself healed and whole.
Amen. Amen.